nipples. Did you want to do that? No. But
Uh-huh.
what?
Uh-huh.
Why you don't just let the other nigga come on your nipples?
That's what I was about to say.
Why you
Like,
need the
why is this
middleman?
all of this transference of body fluid?
Into the
And
next
does
room.
this have to do with the 800 and something number list of what's gay and what's not? If you let her
I
rub
didn't make the
his
list
cum
at
on your
all.
nipples, then it ain't gay. But if you let him come directly on your nipples, then it's gay.
Yeah, that didn't make the list at all. Okay. Getting off a camel made the list, but that didn't make the list. That's crazy. Is it Hollywood or is it just those people? That's a good question, Doc. That's a good question. Oh, that's Sunshine. That's a good question. Yeah, Doc. Yeah, freaky. Yeah, freak boy.
I think Sunshine, I think it's just a lot of those people in Hollywood.
That's what it is. There's way too many of those people in Hollywood.
Doc, you asking too many questions.
He did it in a counterclockwise motion, Doc. In a counterclockwise.
You're gonna get a timeout with that shit, Doc.
Hey, yo. I don't know what
You're
he
gonna
did
be on
after.
timeout in a minute.
I don't know what he did after. She explained it earlier. She is not camera ready today. So
I'm over here looking like, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all in a minute what I look like.
Lord have mercy.
I'm looking like Otis.
Looking
So
like
I'm not on
like Eddie
camera at
Kane.
the moment.
She looked like Eddie Kane when Dresser busted in on him. Talking about I had one, maybe 2 drinks, some type of alcoholic.
Like I'm some type of alcoholic.
Yo, he played that role, boy. I don't give a damn.
Man, and he don't look, he ain't looked different ever since then.
Right.
He
Yeah,
look exactly the motherfucking same.
He look like an alcoholic every time I see him.
Swear. Ain't too bad.
Doc.
Go ahead, get him, Christina.
What did he say?
He said if he did it on the 29th, does it still count for the next 3 years?
Yep.
So yeah. So we reported a couple of weeks ago that the main witness that they wanted disappeared. Can't find him. They're not answering emails. They called a lawyer. The lawyer not answering emails.
And nobody finds that strange.
Right. But what I'm saying
this
is
motherfucker blowing up cars and shit. Nobody finds that strange.
What I'm gonna say is if what the main witness had was damaging, then what the fuck? Because this shit that Cassie saying is crazy.
That's
so
what I was gonna say. Damn, Cassie ain't even the main witness because she has
so
some shit to say and some video.
Right. So yeah.
That's why they made him disappear.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's why.
Dr. Umar voice.
Or
yeah, so
no, superstitious, not suspicious.
So they're pegging him as this monster.
They're pegging him
because we don't know. Everything's alleged.
They're pegging him.
They're making him seem like he's a monster, right? And making him seem like he's a monster. And literally, from what I'm seeing in the trial,
he's a monster.
He is, but he's a freaky monster. That's it. Like he will do the time for kicking her in the hallway. That's a fact. That's just violent. You can't kick nobody. But everything else they're saying about him, hey yo. everything I'm hearing about him so far is he's just nasty. That's it.
Yeah, but that wasn't the first time he was violent. There's other violent shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna do the violent time. And violent time ain't gonna be a month. That's like maybe 5 years. And he already been in there almost a year now. So he's gonna do maybe 3 more that he comes home. But the sex trafficking and all that. Like, unless I missed something in the trial, I didn't see that yet.
That's what I was going to ask. Have they confirmed that he was actually trafficking, or is it just something that,
like, he bought escorts? That's not sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? And he's a jealous boyfriend because when she was with Kid Cudi, he testified that Diddy would be outside her house, outside his house.
Damn.
And she would feel super like just nervous and uncomfortable while he's sitting out there, and she'd be like, I gotta go. So I don't know. I don't know. And I don't want to say, I don't want to talk too much because I've never been abused like that. So I don't know what's going on, but the sex trafficking
right.
part.
I feel like that's the part too that I've been kind of getting irritated about on social media is that everybody is like, well, she should have left. She should have left. Bitch,
Right.
you still dealing with your baby daddy, Naquan, after 17 years, and you still get jealous when he decides that he want to date somebody else. So shut up.
Right.
Yes, to all of that, but then also, isn't the hotel video her trying to leave, and that's what happened to her?
Right. That's what I'm like. Y'all keep saying she should have left, but did you see what he tried to do when she was trying to leave?
A-Town
like,
stomp that
I
nigga.
would probably stay too if I know my head gonna get knocked between the elevator doors.
Right.
Because at that point you scared.
Exactly.
And Sunshine, I'm finna go put my scarf on, so I'll be on camera in a second.
Not his second cousin.
Well, tell Naquan baby mama to stop posting stupid shit.
Right. So yeah, they killing him with these sketches. These sketches crazy. But
did they go cheap on the sketch artist on purpose?
They did. I believe so.
Humiliate him more because
bro,
who the fuck?
He look like Chicken George, bro.
This that long face motherfucker.
Right.
Man.
Oh, Sunshine, you've been my friend way too long. You've been with my friend way too long. Using the word dense in a sentence. Because I call people dense and obtuse all the time. So,
man.
So
I mean, I just call them stupid, or I say the R word.
Yeah, that's when I stopped saying it. That's the words I started using. I was like, yeah, people are dense and obtuse. So
I love calling people obtuse rubber goose.
So
because I got to say the whole thing, not just obtuse.
I bet you do. So Diddy's lawyers are doing their job. They got text messages from Miss Cassie Ventura, saying she's down for the freak offs. Diddy's like, "Oh, when you ready?" And she said, "Whenever you ready." And this is while she's with her now husband. Yeah, she said, "I'll come back and do another freak off." She misses it. And then also, she FaceTimed her he was a fiance then, now husband, while she was having goodbye sex with Diddy.
Now, you can't be out here embarrassing your daddy Ace and be up here talking about you was having goodbye sex. What?
Her daddy who?
You caught it? You caught it?
I was like, how she know who her daddy is? I was like, yeah. Yeah. So that came up in trial. That came up in the trial. Yeah.
Yeah, her daddy Ace Ventura.
Oh God. Yeah. So that came up in trial. That she FaceTimed him when they was having goodbye sex. And they've been texting since she's been married about doing another freak off. So people are saying, that's it's like a form of Stockholm syndrome. Then other people like, nah, she know what she's doing. So us, we're split. We're always split. So, what do y'all think about? Damn it, her daddy Ace. What do y'all think about that?
Oh, Pablo, that tickled me on the inside before I said it for a good little minute. Cause I was like, watch, they're not gonna catch it till after.
Oh God. I heard it and I was like, this nigga say Ace. Okay. Yeah. So what do y'all think about that?
See, this really why I don't be in other people's business, because it could be that she's down with the shit. It could be Stockholm syndrome, like the other people say. Mm-hmm. It could be he done fucking threatened Daddy Ace, and she's trying not to let nothing happen to him.
Daddy Ace.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole bunch of possibilities of what that could be, and this is why I don't be in nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that it may be both, though. It may be that she does now want to participate because that became so much of her life. Mm-hmm. For whatever amount of time that's what they were participating in. And it could possibly be Stockholm syndrome too. Like, she don't know nothing else after 10 years, That was
and the fact that she was only 19 when it all started. She really don't know shit else.
They asked her, did you want Sean to urinate on you? She said, I didn't want nobody to urinate on me. The prosecutor said, how often did it happen? Often enough. That was from Cassie.
Well, if she didn't want nobody peeing on her once is often enough.
Absolutely.
Shit. That's more than enough times, because no.
Yeah.
That too, sunshine. All of that. Those are all the variables that go into why she might seem like she's down.
So her husband did make a statement after she did testify and talked about all the freak offs. He said, over the past 5 days, the world has gotten to witness the strength and bravery of my wife, freeing herself of the past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt so many things sitting there. I have felt tremendous pride and overwhelming love for Cass. I have felt profound anger that she has been subjected to sitting in front of a person who tried to break her. So, to him and all those who helped him along the way, please know this. You did not break her. You did not break her spirit, nor her smile that lights up every room. You did not break the souls of a mother who gives the best hugs and plays the silliest games with our little girls. You did not break the woman who has made me a better man. I did not save Cassie, as some of y'all may think. To that is an insult to the years of the painful work my wife has done to save herself. Cassie saved Cassie. She alone broke free of the abuse, the coercion, the violence, and the threats. She did the work of fighting the demons that only a demon himself could have done to her. All I have done was love her. And she has been loved to the best that I can do. All I have done. Wait a minute. This nigga, he cooking. Hold on. Her life is now surrounded by love.
Okay, because I'm over here like, okay.
Right. Her life is surrounded by love, laughter, and our family. This is a horrific chapter and forever will put behind us. And we will not be making additional statements. Please appreciate. Please, we appreciate that all of you just love and support that y'all give us, and we appreciate it. Woo, and respect our privacy because they're celebrities. That's what my man said.
I mean, because give her own motherfucking credit, okay?
Right.
It's basically what Bay's saying. Give her own motherfucking credit for the work she's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the front
So
the
I
low.
had.
Cause go ahead, Christina, because I got something else to say. Go ahead, though.
So I had seen that, but I
Uh-huh.
wasn't aware of what all was in the testimony. So you just closed a total hole for me because I saw everybody online talking about I would leave her and how, he gonna stay with her after all that and whoop de whoop. But I didn't know the details of what was said, the goodbye sex FaceTime and the other stuff. But even still, shit, he seems to love the fuck out of her. Maybe they're in therapy and they're working through her traumas and shit. Like, we don't know these people.
We don't. Not at all. We do not. But yeah, he knew they had breakup sex, and he stayed. He married her, and he got some
kids. What that comment just say?
Either he's also mentally fucked up beyond repair, or he's healthy and trying to help her get there.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I had to hear my wife 20-year relationship with a man and the pain that she went through, they would have to escort me out. They would have to escort me out. Diddy would catch hands. Because it's one thing for my wife to tell me, you're like, yeah, I went through this. He's a bad man. You hear the rumors. But in court, you have to be very specific. And if I had to hear the details of just what she had to do, yeah, nigga, I've been on TMZ too. They were like, yep, husband jumped over the rail, knocked Diddy out. It would have been the whole thing. Hey, yo, Doc.
Doc.
Yeah, he definitely practiced that. That's definitely media training. And y'all should get some media training. Come see me and Leo. We can get y'all right.
And should, okay, PR training too.
Wait, did he say all that or did he post it? I thought he posted it because.
Yeah, he wrote it, but he still got to believe it.
Oh. No, I was going to say, you guys said he practiced it all night. I'm thinking he had cross outs and he was.
So,
working.
Do y'all remember the video of the girl whose hair caught on fire from the Kevin Hart interview? And Kevin Hart was laughing and Trey Songz and all them was there?
No, what the fuck?
I feel like I vaguely remember that.
So this is early in Kevin Hart's rise to stardom. He was a host at a party, an after party. I forgot. I think it's a BET was some after party, and a girl was trying to look cute in the hot tub, and one of the candles caught her hair. She dunked her head in the water. With fire went out. Kevin Hart started laughing. That was Diddy's house.
I do remember that now because she was trying to be cute and kind of leaned back.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's Diddy's house. That's the same night where Diddy was like, he told Kevin to sit on the bed. He's like, I don't know what the fuck happened on that bed, so I ain't gonna sit on it. That's all that same night.
Oh, Lord.
That's the night where him and he's looking real uncomfortable holding Usher like around his neck. That's all that same night. So that's what a Diddy party looks like after 12.
Damn, that's a lot of information and action.
Yeah. Cause I remember Kev was just laughing because it was just it was happenstance that she just leaned back and the hair caught on fire. But yeah.
I mean, if he laughed after the fire was put out, then
he
made sure she was okay first. It's just like when you check on your friend when they fall before you laugh.
Kid Cudi testifies that Diddy threatened him and threw a Molotov cocktail into his car. It was a Porsche too. Yeah, we had to fight this thing. Yeah. So again, right? He's nasty. Okay, thousands of bottles of baby oil. He's nasty. Like, I don't see sex trafficking. I'm sorry, I don't see it.
Well, it depends. Because by definition, if you force someone to cross even state lines, I thought.
Yeah.
But definitely international.
Uh-huh.
And then force them to have sex with somebody, that's technically sex trafficking.
Okay. Huh. Then maybe he going there. If that's the case, him and Kel's gonna be in the same building because Kel's is in New York. So
yeah, I can't say for sure if it's across state lines. I want to say that it is. Okay. But internationally, most definitely. If you force somebody to go international and force them to have sex with somebody, yes, that is by definition of the law, sex trafficking.
Yeah, because they definitely traveled. Sex, let's do this. Let's see what Google says. Sex trafficking. By definition, the action or practice of illegally transporting people from one country to another or area to another for the purpose of sexual exploitation. So if she says in any of her testimony that we went to France and he made me do something I didn't do, that's the sex trafficking charge.
Yep. And that's why I said definitely if they went international. I can't remember for sure. You might want to look since you have Google open if it means from state to state.
No,
because each of those would be a count. Every single one would be a count of sex trafficking. For every person he did it to.
It said one country or area. That's all it says.
Mm-hmm. I feel like across state lines is a different area.
Okay, let's go to Homeland Security. Human trafficking involves the use of force, fraud, or coercion to obtain some type of labor commercial sex act. Every year, millions of men, women, and children are trafficked worldwide, including right here in the United States. It can happen in any community, and victims can be any age, race, gender, or nationality. Traffickers might use the following methods to lure victims: violence, manipulation, false promises of well-paying jobs, romantic relationships. That's all Diddy. All four of them shits is Diddy. Goddamn.
So essentially, sex trafficking is kidnapping, but add sex, making them have sex or do sexual shit.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, anytime, every instance of that is a count of sex trafficking. Now I'm not sure how the RICO works, but I feel like a lot of times those go hand in hand.
So yeah, because he has a house in LA and New York. So and just him just going back and forth, period. Ooh. And the RICO will be he's the boss and he made everybody else underneath him do what he say. So that's the RICO charge.
Well, I feel like based on the testimony, that's already been a given.
Yeah.
So now you know that the sex trafficking is also a thing.
They're not going to get him. They're not going to get him. He's immune for another 3 years. They're not going to get him.
I do not wish death on other people, but that one right there.
Yeah. So, jeez Louise. Oh gosh.
So this goes to show you that people don't take the time to look up shit like we just did. because everybody online is like, well, he not gonna get sex trafficking because he didn't take them nowhere, or they didn't. It says from one area to the next. So if I leave Indiana and go to Baltimore, if I leave Indiana and go to Illinois, that's still from one area to the next without their permission or with also coercion. Coercion.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because me personally, because I have friends that are in jail right now for kidnapping. So I know the definition of kidnapping is moving somebody 10 feet without their permission. Like you pick somebody up and move them 10 feet without them saying, "Hey, I want to go over there." You kidnap them.
Damn, Pablo, what kind of friends you got?
10 feet.
Yeah, I think it's 10 feet. I want to say 10. It might be a little closer than that, but yeah. Yeah, I got. Shout out. Well, they can't see this, but when y'all do see this, what up, y'all? Let's see. Kidnapping. Make sure that's right. Make sure I'm not lying to the people. Forcibly moving them without their permission, holding for ransom. How far? How far? Kidnapping law. Here we go. False. Moving.
Pablo, they gonna check your Google searches like, what the fuck?
They are, but it's all right though. I'm a podcaster. Is it 10 feet? It gotta be 10 feet. Somebody said 5, but I don't think it's 5. I don't think it's 5. California law. California law says, if you take somebody anywhere without their say so. But yeah, you get 8 years for kidnapping in California.
That's what I was about to say. Why is it even 10 feet? Why is it that I got to go 10 feet for it to be considered kidnapping? If you move me 2 steps,
because you can pick somebody up and move them out your way.
That's not kidnapping because I didn't ask you to move. Why did you touch me and move me? I didn't ask for that.
See, so that means bouncers should be charged for kidnapping.
You muted.
I'm muted.
Christina is.
Oh, she on the phone.
I didn't know she was talking to us on the phone. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's like 5 feet, or is it? No, it's 50 feet. Hold on, let me get this right because I'm gonna be mad if I don't know. How many feet is considered kidnapping? They said there's no set feet. So there you go, Leo.
Told you, don't pick me up and move me nowhere.
It's a substantial distance. That's what they said.
Okay, so substantial would be 2 feet.
Well, no, that's why I said, 10 feet is substantial. Like, why are you moving me that far?
Yeah. So that means if I pick up Leo from the back of my house and walk her out to the front and drop her off at the street without her say so, that's kidnapping.
Pablo, you pick me up and move me that far, we go together. Real bad. Okay. We go together real bad. What's your favorite meal?
I'm in the gym. I've been in the gym lately.
We go together real bad. I ain't ever had that happen to me before.
In Florida.
I'm like, oh boy, you is strong.
Now, maybe you guys talked about this while I was preoccupied. Sorry, that was a work call. But if you or maybe it's called something else. If you like keep somebody from being able to leave, isn't that also kidnapping or
yeah? If you
unlawful incarceration or something?
Yeah. Unlawful
imprisonment.
And don't let them leave or something.
Yeah. Or
unlawful imprisonment.
Yeah. So what the
I learned that from Law and Order.
I'm gonna say the show where Zach
That's
Morris.
where I learned most of my stuff from too.
Yeah, when Zach Morris being in the basement that whole time.
Found.
Yeah, that's what she breaking the law. So that's why she was nervous. Yep. There you go. Get your goddamn hands off me.
No, but she did kidnap him and lock him up there. What I'm talking about is like, hey, stop biting me. What I'm talking about is like, let's say somebody's already in a room somewhere and you just keep them from leaving.
Oh, now you can't leave.
Yeah, physically keep them from being able to leave.
Yeah, that's unlawful imprisonment.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, or unlawful detainment or some shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's a thing. That's why when women try to leave a house and the boyfriend's like, no, you ain't fucking leaving, they call the police. Like, no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So
yeah, unlawful detainment.
Right. So, well, Diddy in trouble. You in trouble, girl.
He did the things.
He did all the things.
By account of the testimonies, he did the things.
And like I said earlier, if this not the hard hitting shit, I don't want to know what the other motherfucker knew. That's
man, the key witness.
Yeah, the key witness. Whatever the key witness know.
Yikes!
I don't know.
Wonder who the key witness is.
Right. They just said victim number 3. That's what they called him. Yeah.
Also, I wonder what Kim had to add to the story.
Yep. So, that's what I was saying. I'll Be Sure is on a book tour. He's about to drop a book
about
his life and how he believes that Diddy tried to kill him, and he believes that Diddy killed Kim Porter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's I'll Be Sure. So a lot of people are not gonna listen to it because it's just I'll Be Sure. But yeah, I don't know. So let me
First of all, don't play my ex crush like that, Pablo.
You know they're not gonna listen to him.
But they really not.
Ain't nobody checking for all light skin.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that, Doc. Let's do that. Yeah, officer, you can't hold me here.
Unlawful detainment.
Right.
I mean, there are instances.
His mama did but it's I'll
Whose
Be
mama
Sure.
Just died?
I'll Be
Sure's mama?
Yeah. So I ain't gonna talk about Cassie because again,
that man got some shit to prove. Then I'll Be Sure.
Yeah,
he got some shit to prove because he tired,
and he's probably tired of seeing his son going to visit Diddy in jail and shit. Like what the fuck are we doing here? Like that's probably what he's thinking.
Like, nigga, you stole my face.
Right?
What are you doing over there?
Exactly. So I'm not gonna talk about Cassie because again, I've never been abused like that. I've been hit before, but never to the extent of what she's going through. The public, the outrage of the public. Why does it take every time for the man, the woman, whatever, go to jail for the outrage to happen? Because they did it with the other dude, and now they're doing it with this. Like we knew about the other dude, huh?
It's fake. The outrage is fake.
Okay.
Y'all not really this upset. Y'all don't really give a fuck. Y'all having this, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have this outrage because it's a popular topic or conversation that's taking place.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't give a fuck about, other people's current state of being or situation unless it is something that they could add to their everyday conversation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, do you really give a fuck? No, the answer is
What you think, Christina? Same thing?
I mean, I hope what Leo's saying is true because otherwise these motherfuckers are unhinged, and that's why I hate going outside.
Yeah, they
Because
do think
why are
pieces.
you so mad about some shit that does not affect you in the fucking least?
Yeah.
but then
Like,
when the shit is happening nearby or close to them or in their family, they don't give a fuck then either because they're not doing anything in that regard.
Right.
Because
yeah,
those
I-
same people that's outraged about Cassie being beat up is the same people who be telling their little sister, "Oh, girl, he ain't mean it."
Nope. That's how men show love.
shit, don't love me.
For real.
Shit.
What Jill Scott say? Hate on me, hater, because nigga, you ain't got to love me. Please
Yeah.
don't ever love me that way.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking deal breaker for me. The one time that happened to me, I don't even remember fucking grabbing the knife.
Yeah.
So don't fucking hit me.
Yeah,
I'm not laughing that happened. I'm laughing at you saying I don't even remember grabbing the knife.
That's
That
how I
black
be
guy
though.
was real, huh, baby?
Look, did you just punch me in the face? Oh, look, I'm holding a knife.
Mm-hmm.
That baby said, "Hold on, because you got me fucked up."
So
I do
it's
not like to be hit.
it's about 15 years now. My ex, we were arguing, and we were just back and forth, regular. Da, 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 I hate you. Woo woo woo.
Not I hate you.
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican, so it happens.
I hate you, Jody.
Yeah, it was one of those, right? And then I'm about to leave the house because I'm like, bro, I'm not going through this. I don't want to argue no more. I hate arguing. I hate yelling. I hate doing all the things. She's like, as I'm walking the door, she pushes me, and then she swings and she hits me in the side of my head.
Did you swing back and knock her down, and then she was laying in the floor crying?
No,
And you picked her up and took her to the bed.
That's what she expected. But what happened was she packed her stuff up and she had to leave.
Not that's what she expected.
Yeah. Like,
not too toxic as fuck, and then now you want to go have sex. Get your crazy ass out of here.
So, like, literally, her parents were on like halfway because it was coming from like New York, halfway down to come get her because she said, "I gotta leave." Da da da. Me and him broke up. Woo woo woo. And she looked at me and she's like, "Do you really want me to leave?"
Come on.
Everything in me was like, "Nah." But then I'm still remember her hitting me. I'm like, if I let you hit me this time, you're gonna think it's okay. You don't keep doing it. And I was like, you gotta go. So
because I don't play that hidden shit. I don't even play that shit from kids.
Right?
See, and it's not just hitting, it's anything. Like once you let it slide once, it's easier to continue to let it slide. And some people be like, oh, you just so like easy to be like, nah, fuck this shit. But it's a boundary.
Yeah. And a lot of people even told me after she left, it's like, yo, she just hit you one time. Like it's not a big deal, bro. Like
once you let that shit slide, I'm telling you from experience.
I would have been like, so let me hit you one time.
The first time.
Let me hit you one time and see how much you okay with me hitting you.
Right.
The fuck?
Cause it's like, yeah, she dope, she cool. Da, da, da. I'm like, yeah, she's all that, but she hit me.
It's not just hitting either. Anything you let slide that first time, that's it. You done let the boundary go, and they're gonna feel that much more comfortable doing it again. Yeah, because you let it slide the first time.
And then me and her spoke, years later. We even hashed it out, and she was like, I didn't mean to hit you. I was just swinging, and you just walked into it. I'm like,
she was doing that shit Sean was doing on Don't Be a Menace.
yeah, that's what it was. It's literally like she was just punching the air, and me,
I was gonna
like,
say she was punching the air.
Yeah, and like me, I'm like, yo, I'm leaving the house anyway, but I'm thinking I can get past her, and I caught one in the head, but so yeah. Leo said because they're not this vocal about people in their lives. Yeah, because I know people. I know people. I know family members, and I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but I know family members who are the aggressor, and no one says anything. No one says anything, and they stay around them. Like me, I don't deal with none of that, so I leave. But they stay around them, knowing they're the aggressor. So yeah, people.
That's why nobody likes me, because see something, say something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, if I see some shit, I'm gonna say some shit.
Sunshine, relax. It was 15 years ago. It's okay. Ain't nobody above an ass whooping.
See, this why I like Sunshine, because she on the same shit I'm on. Let me find out. The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
That's why people don't tell me shit. That's why people don't tell me shit.
Yeah, me and Sunshine wasn't speaking back then. So yeah, she would roll it out. But yeah, so people, stop being fake upset because you want to have a think piece and you want to get views, and TikTok is paying you to do think pieces.
Rage bait.
What the hell, Doc? But if you blow on her starfish and she hits you, is that okay?
Doc, you're on timeout.
We would do this whole thing without butt stuff. We would do the whole thing without butt stuff.
That's why that was the line. That's why he's on timeout.
But yeah, stop being fake outraged. We knew Diddy was doing what Diddy was doing. We knew Cassie was being held in some capacity. We didn't know how deep it was, but we knew. Because
we knew he was doing too much when he sent them motherfuckers to walk and get him some cheesecake. We knew then.
Right.
And I think a lot of us knew before then that he was a little out there. Exactly. But that solidified it for me, and he ain't never been a person that's been on my radar.
Yeah. This trial closed the circle. This trial closed the circle. That's a phrase I learned.
I ain't like Diddy a long ass time ago. I told you.
You did. Before any of this came out, you said this.
Even the fucking walking for cheesecake shit I had to hear about on social media because I wasn't watching that nigga show because I didn't like that nigga.
Because Beyonce was hungry.
Long time, yeah.
Because Beyonce was hungry.
If I listened to him.
Beyonce was hungry, so he sent 7 people to walk to get a cheesecake, excuse me. So yeah.
That right there tells you what kind of power trippy shit he be on, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is a fucking power trip. You can do, or you seemingly can do, or think you can do whatever the fuck you want because you got a gang of money, because you pay people off, because people ain't got no fucking scruples and will do anything for money because just because you've been getting away with bullshit.
Yep, and that's what it is, and that's R. Kelly. That's Weinstein.
That's the current president. That's
Weinstein, that's everything.
Epstein.
Yeah. Yep, everything. Yeah, just because you can get away with it, you do it. And for those who haven't read Corinne Steffen's book, there's a lot of wild shit in there. Even my favorite rapper and business inspiration, Jay-Z, is in that book. And she said he did something wild in the book. So I forgot what video it was. It was a video shoot.
Are we selling that book? Because why are you trying to make everybody want to read it?
Because
8 Ball and MJG ain't in this book, is they?
No, they're not speaking about 8 Ball and MJG.
Okay, cool. Okay, good.
She said she was at a video shoot with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z pulled her to the back of his truck, and he whipped it out. And this is before Beyonce and all that. He just whipped it out, and she just knew that she had to go do something, or she wasn't gonna be on that video shoot again. That's wild business. I don't know if he apologized, But yeah. There you go. See, I told you. That was big pimping video. So.
The number of times y'all niggas just be whipping y'all shit out like somebody want to see that shit.
So.
That's how dick pics even became a thing. Because y'all think everybody want to see your dick.
They still do it now, Christina.
It's videos now, and they do it in slow motion.
Oh no.
Yeah, because women like finishing videos, so they do that in slow motion for the women. But
hold on.
Long as you ain't sending me none of that shit unsolicited, because I didn't ask for that shit. I don't want.
That's the part. Don't send it when I ain't asked for it.
But hold up. So you be asking for it, Leo?
What was you saying though about Cassie Daddy?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He yeah. Yeah. Did he in trouble? And the thing, people in the city know. Like the politicians, everybody know all this. But yeah. So back to the story. Friend of mine, in her head, she says if a man whips it out, she feels obligated to do something. Like no matter what, she just feels obligated to do something.
Well, she should explore that in therapy.
She should, but a lot of people, they don't. You know, there's some people that just think that they need to do that. So
then they need to explore that in therapy, because that is not the first thing I think when somebody whips out their dick unsolicited.
I think it's a matter of fear.
Okay.
I had that discussion with people before, and I feel like it has to do with a level of fear, or like it's not that you don't trust this person, but because we're here and I'm unsure of what you could do, or I don't know. The way the conversations go is usually that it is fear. It's an underlying fear, not an actual true fear.
So
if that makes sense.
Like when a guy asks for your number and you just give the guy the number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Just because you know, no repercussions, none of that. You just boom, and then you just block them later. Okay, but yeah, well, this was a good episode. We potted today, y'all. We potted. You know what I mean?
We've been doing that sometimes.
You know, that's only because I was late. Only because I was late. So, yeah, let's do this for the one time. Leo. Oh, good God. Good God.
I don't believe it's done already. I'm like, damn, time was flying. But
yeah, so that's how we pod.
Listen, it's your girl Leo Rochelle, founder and creator of PGC Media, the Fat Girl Chronicles, and PGC After Dark, and also coming soon to a neighborhood near you, Leo Rochelle's Creative Consulting. So make sure y'all check me out. Yeah, tomorrow, Crazy Rich Aunties are back. So come kick it with us tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find all of our episodes all over the places. Okay? Okay. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, and whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half-ass. Do it with your whole ass. Peace, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's me, Christina McCrary on Facebook, aka Xtina McCrazy on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. Host of McCrazy's Place podcast. I just dropped a new episode on Tuesday. Have you seen it yet? You should absolutely go and watch it, because I was talking to a very, very, very amazing person who very nonchalantly told me about all the amazing things that they do. Go see. You'll see. You'll see. It's worth a watch. Co-host of this, Your Thursday Night Live, all brought to you by Sarkarigans Media Group, SMG or SMD. go forward with kindness and love this week.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is your boy.
Oh,
Pablo,
yeah, and empathy. Sorry.
Empathy. Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka the bearded wonder, aka the pod boss, pod's gift, all the above. CEO of this thing of ours, SMG. It's more AKAs than HBCU. Pinkies up. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Sometimes we just have to talk, and I miss talking sometimes. So we talked today, and shout out to that. So but stay tuned. New episode, Tequila and Champagne, coming this weekend. I think we're gonna get together, record tomorrow. Also on Saturday, I will be on a radio show. I'll be a guest on a radio show from 12 to 1 Eastern. I will drop the link for everybody so y'all can watch and support and all that good stuff. I think they go live as well. So yeah, listen, shout it out, yell Pablo, you know what I mean? So they know that, we got this reach. We got this reach that we have. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. Check out McCrazy's Place. I watched it. Very good episode. Very, very, very good episode. Crazy Rich Aunties, nasty. They're getting nasty again tomorrow. So check them out. Definitely. Always a good time.
Get nasty in the name of mental health.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're gonna show you some things like aunties do.
Yeah, she had to disclaim that because we just got through talking about Diddy for an hour.
Yeah, they don't know Diddy stuff. They don't know Diddy stuff. This is the aunties,
We ain't showing no nudes. We're not being naked.
And they're not going to the next room and rubbing stuff on people. Okay.
No, we're not transporting no kids.
That's kidnapping too, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm just saying. I do want to put that out there, okay?
Because you moved them from one room to the next.
Exactly.
Without their permission. Okay.
And the space is more substantial because they're so small.
Exactly. So
that part.
Stay tuned for a new Justice Court coming soon. We're gonna do top 10 I think white sitcoms or black dads. We don't know yet, but it's coming soon. Check out the Justice Court I just dropped with me and a couple of my high school friends, and they talk about me as a youngster. You want to check that out so you see what it really is about. Players Ball coming soon. We're getting the particulars together soon. There will be a flyer. Yeah, it's gonna be some things. We popping. And if you are in Baltimore this weekend, Artscape. Go check out Artscape. It is downtown this year. Go check it out. You might see me down. No, I'm sorry. You will see me down if you get down at a certain time. It's gonna be cold, so I don't know how long I'll be down there. But Patty LaBelle is performing, so go check out Patty. And yeah, you know how I always say, go forth with your whole ass. Until next time, be out.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.
On track, now we gon' way up. Don't be used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up.